Hey, board gamers, this is Christopher Richter of Board Gaming for the Win, coming to you with a video review. I've been wanting to do this video review for a couple weeks now, and I'm just now getting to it because I was not sure how to go about explaining some things, so I had to work some things out, and as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of games. Now, this big monster is my travel case, and I've been talking about it on Twitter for the past few weeks. Now, at the moment, there are 34 games in this one case. 35 if you count the Pogs, but those Pogs were left over from the Buckeye Game Fest last September. I was part of the first ever Buckeye Game Fest Pog Championship. Hopefully I will be there this year, who knows. But there are 34 games in here, and since I'm going to Origins in less than a month, I want to pack lightly, because I'm not taking a car, and I'm not flying on the plane. I'm going to bus my way up there. It's a lot less expensive than getting a plane ticket. Plus, I'm going to stay up in Columbus for, at least another 4 or 5 days. So, I just want to pack lightly. So, I was able to get myself a Game Quiver. This thing is awesome. And, while I was at it, I decided to get a generic Game Quiver. Now, this review is basically to decipher between the two. Which one is better? Which one would I pick? Which one would I recommend? Well, I can tell you right now, the Game Quiver from Quiver Time. This is a great little carrying case. It is leather bound with nice metal zippers, and it has a shoulder harness on it, even has a wrist strap, has these Velcro dividers, comes with a couple packs of card sleeves, and these really cool, like 2 or 3 millimeter plastic dividers. For the cost, it's really worth it. Right now, it's regular, I believe, $89. But right now you can find it on Amazon for $40. And it's fantastic. So, what do I want to take with me so I can put in here? Well, let me empty this out. Like I said, this is really good. I've already got it hooked to one side. But I'll take all the little strappings out and all the little extra things they've given to me. And there's this nice little mesh guard that is strapped around the top. So if you are playing with games that have large instruction booklets, or like game components that you want to put on the side, this is perfect. You can hold dice here, you can hold pens and pencils, pads. It's fantastic. Alright, so I cleared that one out, and let me show you this one. Now this one is the I'm gathering you pronounce it Khanka. Not really sure. This is a generic one of the quivers. Now, the one thing I did not like about this is that it is just a hard frame with fabric put around it, which is not bad. This runs for, I believe, around $10 on Amazon. It has a fairly nice interior. As you can see, it's got a nice interior, but it's not deep like the Quiver is. The quiver is nice and deep. Look, my hand fits perfectly inside. My hand is cramped inside of this one. And I can show you, well, it also comes with little Velcro dividers. But I can show you using an Ultra Pro box. This does not fit. It fits like this, or like this. But even like this, you can't close the case. Any cards you put in here have to lay down, unless they are cards that are loose, which I shall show you with some Dice Master cards. They barely squeeze in there. They are really tight inside, but you can close the case with those on. But with the quiver, you can stick the quiver right, you can stick any cards right inside. It's perfectly fine. But this is what I like about the quiver. You can take this case and you just lay it right in there. It is nice and wide. It fits perfectly. You can fit a whole bunch of these cases in it. And this is what I'm going to carry my games in. So when I do take my games out of these little boxes, I'm going to have them inside the Ultra Pros. Or I can have them loose. Now, the one thing that I am going to use this case for is that I'm going to be staying in town to go to the store I used to work at, Beyond the Board in Dublin. I'm supposed to have a casual tournament for Star Trek Attack Wing. With the dividers in here, I can put the movement templates, cards, and the models I want to take with me. I can go ahead and put them in here with no problem. They shouldn't move around or anything like that. It does have a slightly protected top to it, so that's not bad. Now, the only thing I did not like about the quiver is how it zips up. This one side, it catches, but if you zip it from the other side, it's fine. It's just this one side, it's really tight. But that was my only complaint. This is fantastic. So, I definitely know I'm going to take games like Quicks and Rolling America and a few others. But like with these, I'm just going to take them out of the case. I'm going to put the pads in here. The dice will go in probably one of these other cases. So that's no big deal. And I'm going to take some other games, like Love Letter fit in there perfectly. I've got to take some Dice Masters with me. I'm going to be playing maybe in the constructed tournament at Worlds for Whiz Kids. Who knows? But like games like Circus Flocati I can take with me. Even Friday, Cat Tower. As long as I have cases like this. Now I have the basic 100, and then I have like the double ones that I can use in there. Even the triple ones fit. But any card game, any dice game that doesn't have giant components to it, I have no problem packing inside of this quiver. Plus, I'll be able to just strap it around my back with no problem at all. So that is my review on the quiver. It is nice and wide. It's leather bound. It seals tightly. It's got these great Velcro dividers that are able to move in and out. Even these hard dividers, perfect for cards that are either sleeved or left in there without sleeves. But yeah, totally worth the $40 on Amazon. Or if you want to get something cheaper, I don't recommend it. But if you're given a gift and you don't want to pay the 40 bucks, the $10 for the Khanka is perfectly fine. So that is my review on the quiver versus the Khanka. Like I said, perfect for carrying any type of card game, any type of dice game. And and I have so much I'm going to take with me. So, but everything's going to go in here. Everything that I can take with me is going to go into the quiver. So, it was nice talking to you gamers. And remember, you can follow along with me, my game exploits, on Twitter at boardgaming_FTW. Plus, I'm on WordPress at Boardgaming for the Win. And you can listen to my podcast 3 days a week on Podcast Garden and BGG, plus Google Play Music. And that's Board Gaming for the Win podcast. So it was nice talking to everybody out there in the gaming world, and thank you again for joining me for this Quiver review. Everyone, have a great day.